paka paka waka chiki 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 waka paka waka 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 chiki 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 waka paka.
Hello! So, episode 13, Boogie and Krista, mad at Kent. Will mentions that he wants Boogie to stay, but that it was even tough for him to convince Mike to sort of agree to Will trying to keep him. Says that Nicole thinks she can get anything done if she wants it to, and Krista is shown saying that she doesn't exactly know what Mike and Will are up to, and that no one can be trusted. Kent says to Bunky and Hardy in the lounge area, okay guys, we need to be phone free. We need to be the lot. Hardy relays this to Nicole, which Nicole then relays this to Kent, where Kent then says it's what Hardy said to him. Obviously, from what I had seen, it was Kent who had said it. Don't see the live feeds, so I mean, maybe Hardy said it at one point, so Kent perhaps isn't lying here. But if Hardy never said this, why would it not be shown? Will says to Hardy and Nicole that the four of them, that includes Boogie, would be very strong. Hardy says he likes Mike. If Boogie wins HOH, he's putting Kent up. Krista wins HOH, she's putting Kent up. Kent's really been screwing it up. Will says to Nicole Hardy that the three of them, this is a nice core three, which Hardy says after that, I like you, Will. This is the good old, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and the enemy is Kent. Should Kent have won the HOH? I don't know if it's that winning the HOH is the problem. I think just pissing off Hardy was the problem here. And Krista, pissing non-Chilltown people off, that's the problem for Kent, whether he won HOH or not. Okay, so we get family segments here. Get Krista's a small town girl. Her boss says that everyone that makes contact with her loves her. Her friend also says that lots of people are attracted to Krista. Personality, looks. She gets along with anybody, is the talk of the town. That she knows everyone's business, a bit of a gossip queen. Boogie's business partner calls him a playboy. One of Mike's friends says he's very magnetic. Another says his eyes sparkle when he sees women. One of them say that she thinks that he secluded himself from the rest of the house with the formation of Chilltown. Yep. And that it stepped on lots of people's toes, including Kent. Will's first to show voting. His thoughts on Krista are quite positive, but of course he votes to evict Krista. According to internet polls, apparently Hardy is the most popular, while Will is one of the least popular. So we get a bit of a Hardy and Will segment here. Will says he's definitely going to avenge Shannon's eviction, but if he does it soon, that his time remaining would be limited. So joining up with Hardy and Nicole is a bit of a win for him here. Hardy sees differences between them, saying he has an inability to be overtly mean, and Will says that they have respect and understanding of each other. Bunky's shown saying that he finds it strange seeing Hardy being pals with Will and basically kissing his ass. Hardy would have a friend if he's still around. Bunky does not trust Will, as he shouldn't, but the key here is how many other people don't trust Will. It's cool for you to not to, but if other people do, you're going to be in trouble. Julie talks to the house guests. Shannon's evictions has been eased for Will by the boy band to hype. See, I knew that this boy band Hardy thing I said wasn't just something I made up when seeing what he was wearing when he won HOH. Boy band Hardy's a thing. Boogie says he came to party to have a good time. Krista kind of drags Kent's name in the mud. You should not be surprised that someone is offended and pissed off at you when you question their character. So Bunky is shown voting for Mike. Get an HOH segment, so past HOH is talking about being HOH. Hardy says you win a few privileges and the rest is mainly enduring pain from other people for the rest of the week. Bookie says Kent's on his high horse. Hardy says to Nicole, Kent's acting differently since he won HOH. Now sure, this can be true, but at the same time, when you just start getting annoyed at people, you start noticing their, you start noticing characteristics of them that perhaps you don't like more and more. They become more annoying and you're more vocal about them. So it could be a bit of Kent being different, perhaps, while also Hardy just being annoyed at Kent. So therefore Kent's viewed differently by Hardy due to him being more annoying than previously was. Bunky says HOH is kind of like the fall guy, just like every president, prime minister ever. Hardy says everyone's kind of in your ear and it's a bit of a pain in the ass, really. Julie talks to Kent, asks him about Krista's speech. He says that he polled the house, everyone wants Mike out, and nommed Krista as payback for nomming him. Just said that, said you don't respect her. Perhaps wouldn't have pissed her off. Says the weeks was difficult as there's not a lot of people who he relates to due to age and beliefs. Personality clash. Doesn't regret his noms. His reasoning for not nominating Will is that that people knew that Mike was going anyway. He simply nominated Krista because she put him up and she's been playing two ends to a middle. Probably should have just put Will up. Mike Boogie's evicted by a vote 4-1. He gave Krista a good luck rock he was given and his birthday candle that they each got with that diary room date a couple weeks back. Says to Julie that he says everything got messed up in the first week, Justin's expulsion and Sherry's eviction. That's true. He thinks that Will can do better now that he's gone. He also said with Shannon gone, his mind's a bit more focused. And if people are smart, they'll see they have a better chance against him. They show votes. So Bunky voted Mike to negative because of negative vibes. Monica was a bit disappointed by his actions. Hardy viewed his actions as unacceptable. And he's got Krista's back. And Nicole likes Mike, but he's up against Krista. Which I think just meant it wasn't going to happen, so she's voting for him. He has a bit of a problem with what Bunky said there. That everyone's playing the game. They're not doing what they would in their normal lives. And he didn't like how some people would act holier than thou. Krista's life story kind of changed Boogie's view on, and he didn't want to really do, as he said, terrible things to sort of screw her over. They show Will's message for Mike. Says they're going to be phenomenal friends. Krista's going to miss Boogie. That was her message to him. Mike thinks that Nicole or Krista will end up winning this. He said that Nicole's a fence sitter, smart enough to not commit too much to any direction. HOH competition. Our guests have a cube with the faces of the evictees, and as well as Kent on it. And their answer correlates to who they think the question is referring to. It comes down to Nicole and Hardy, where Mr. Hardy wins and has become the new HOH. Julie talks to house guests some more. Hardy's happy he'll get to eat, see pictures of loved ones. I don't know that Hardy was actually eating less than he had been, but would sort of make sense perhaps why he was a bit more cranky. He also mentions that he knows who he'll nominate. Mrs. her husband, she would like to win HOH, and for Krista, it's on! So with Hardy being the new HOH, he'll nominate Will and Kent, I think, and it'll be Kent's last week in the house. Kent mentioned earlier that age was an issue, but I mean, Sherry was well liked, so I never view this as an age thing. It's a personality thing. Winning the car when I think it's quite clear that people would have preferred Autumn to, not joining in games, and also just being a bit grating on people. All of this and more will build up, and if you're not deflating it, the balloon's going to burst. For Boogie, would he have been able to stay had he taken Hardy's deal when Hardy was HOH? Would he have wanted to get rid of Krista instead? No, I don't. No, he wouldn't have. He's too close to Krista from what I know. He's too close to Krista. Monica and Bunky are both anti-Chilltown. So yeah, being up against Krista was really the death blow for him. So that's it for this week. Next week is Hardy's second HOH reign. And we'll get to see some aftermath of Boogie's eviction as well. So with that now, bye bye.